Hello everyone and welcome to another tutorial. Today we're going to be sculpting open mouth. And if you're just joining in from this series, I'm sculpting different aspects of the face. So someone asked me to make an open mouth tutorial, so that's what I'm doing. And if you want to see the previous ones, the links are in the description or you check my channel. So let's get started. So we have our base model here, the demo head, and what I'm just going to do is just get the a IMM primitive, and I'm just going to collect this polysphere, go to the middle and draw. I'm going to split mask point. Today I'm going to be using a reference, so I have one here so that we can follow. And yeah, just going to scale this down a bit. Yeah, and just make sure it goes in its nose. It has to go through its nose piece so it blends well, because it's still part of the mesh and you just want to blend mesh together well. So I'm just going to do this. This technique is different from the last one I did, which is mouth closed, and this is more, you can control more with this one. The mouth closed is the one I did with the mouth closed. You can't control as much, and you can do open mouth. So that's that. So that's why I'm teaching this one. So I think we got something. So make sure your adaptive sub is on and go to zero dimension. Just like sorry, double it. Yeah, and just try and form the shape. And I'm just using the move tool to actually do this stuff. Yeah, just trying to form the mouth. You can just mask and draw down just to get something. So this is block out face, and you have to do the block out well, because without a good foundation, you're just going to struggle shifting to. I'm using the Joe soft brush. You can use damn standard. Yeah, I'm just trying to give it a very nice line so that I can know where the edge of the lips is. So it's a really cool technique. Then just sculpting, and if you're doing stylized, it's always good to use cool block up, because you can see like forms well with those shapes. Okay, so I think we have something that looks somewhat like the reference, and this is a tutorial, so I'm not going to like really kill myself. So next thing I'm going to do is just go to transparent and ghost, and the reason I'm choosing ghost is so that I can actually sculpt over the mesh that's in front of it. So I'm going to click on this one, and let's just turn this off and use our clay build up and just dig, dig, dig deep, and we can do this smooth, digging smooth. So what we're trying to do is kind of create like a mouth bag. Yeah, so I can't really see much anymore, so I'm just going to solo this. And just doesn't matter anyways. Genesis, don't get obsessed. Don't get obsessed. Okay. So we have like an opening, then we can get our solo mode and just turn this off. So we have this. So now we can actually now sculpt the lower part of the lips. Note how dense this is. Normally you wouldn't go this way, you should be lower than this, but I think I'm fine with this. so that you can really control the mesh. So now we're going to like sculpt the lower part of the lip. So we're just gonna just use our clay build up and just drag and just build up some clay, some mesh in the face. Then we can use our move tool and just pull out. Yeah. African lips, like I said before, is the lower lip is actually usually comes out. Yeah, our lips are like that. Like Caucasians, where their lips are, the upper lip actually comes forward more, or ours kind of like equal in a way. It depends. You have to use your reference, but I'm just gonna use this. And let me just bring this up a bit. So we kind of have our lower lips, and we can go ahead and just create like the last one in the closed lips. You just create this aspect, this fat aspect of the face. Okay. And like maybe create the chin. This chin is just inward, and maybe drag it out a bit. We adjust the face. When your mouth opens, the jaw should come down a bit, I guess. Just use H polish to just smoothen this a bit. Now we can actually create our Joe soft brush or damn standard. I like using Joe soft brush, so we can just like create that edge there. It's pretty low poly, but it's fine. Should be low poly. So basically, we got our lips. Like this is easy, right? It's not that difficult. And yeah. So oops, we could take this one in a bit because the upper one's kind of come up, and the line where the lower lips come just goes in a bit. So then when we measure all this together, we can actually create the dimples. So now I'm just going to I just use Ctrl D to add a subdivision. So I'm going to add one more and just so we have like 3 subdivisions. So that way we can like maybe just play and create this thing. I like working this way because even when I'm blocking out, I can go to the eye poly and come back, and it's not a big deal. What is going on? Okay. And yeah, we have this. I'm even in the eye poly right now. So we can. I like this technique because I can just go. So I can make low blockers on the face, and I can be moving from high poly to low poly, and it's not a big deal. It's more convenient that way because I can just go back, and if I make a mistake, I can go back to the low poly. Before I now like merge everything together and like really have the sculpt together, and that will be in the final aspect where I'm like doing a full zero mesh, then projecting everything into the new mesh from the history. So anyways, I think we are fine, and what I'm going to do is just delete low and high because we want subdivision 2 and I think it matches the one behind. So I'm just going to measure down and just go here. Just make sure your gizmo is in the center so it doesn't mess it up. Sometimes it does that. So I turn off symmetry, then I'll center it right here. Yeah, and I can turn on symmetry again, or maybe off, and accept. And if we go to this, you can see it's all boolean together, and we can start using our test mates, and we just reduce it a bit. So we have 1.7. That's a bit too much. Oh, okay. Maybe 800 or something. Okay, I think this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. So I'm make sure my symmetry is on, and I'm going to just hold shift and click, then leave the shift button so it just smooths it out instead of like destroying the mesh. So, and that's pretty much our lips, and it's open as you can see. So now we can actually like start sculpting the eye poorly, you know. And we can actually do something like this. And maybe something like this. Maybe use the H polish to really blend this together. And that's pretty much it. You know, we got lips here. So I'm just going to try and refine this mesh a bit so it's clean, and just work on the sculpt. Now this is where you start adding details, you know. You have like anatomy or reference. I'm just using the one I have in my head, the library of practicing a lot. So I just okay. Just make one here. Okay, pinch. I'm done with the tutorial, so you get the point. So you can leave now in this part of the video if you want to. I'm just finishing. If you want to watch me sculpting, go ahead. So yeah. I think this was too much. I can now create that dimple. And if you know your anatomy a bit, there's this fat here that goes like this, that goes like this. So I'm just using my clay builder to just do this. And maybe I can. Usually you should have gotten this from your blockouts. Oops. So you don't have to now start redefining the foundation. So anyways, yep. Bring this down a bit, and we got our our lips, guys. You can really like adjust it a bit. You get the shape. You get it. You get it. You get it. So I hope you guys learned something, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Peace.